they can be. But now it's time for us to join the Tigress on stage with the notorious, the victorious FBI for a Verizon post-game interview.
Thank you, Captain Flowers. With a victory against Cloud9, 100 Thieves are one step closer towards proving that they're more than a hoodie org, at least according to his aspirations. FBI, what does it mean to you to now find yourself on the brink of your first ever LCS championship?
I would say it honestly means the world to me to be in the final, coming from a smaller region and just the journey it took to get here. I feel like, yeah, it means a lot, and I really wish there was a crowd, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. I know a lot of people are aligned with you in that. Speaking of the journey, just here in playoffs, even during your last series against Team Liquid, Reaper talked about the fact that there were a bit of nerves and timid play going into it. How are you feeling coming into this matchup against Cloud9 compared to that last one?
I would say I felt the same. I felt confident, honestly, versus both Team Liquid and Cloud9, but I think in our series, I just really heavily underperformed, I would say. I think for sure we would have beaten Team Liquid if I had shown up that day. Because honestly, I was a bit of a bot in that series, and the top side was smurfing really hard, so I hope we can make it up tomorrow.
Well, in terms of your play here today, which was very strong, C9 didn't make it easy, though, in this 3-1 victory. What is it about 100 Thieves that are able to pull out these wins in games where the lead isn't always in your favor?
I would say, honestly, it comes down a lot to draft. I think in the second game, we had a really late-game teamfight-oriented draft, and we kind of just turtled up, and I would say they had a pretty annoying comp to verse. It was like outrange and just kind of messing with us, but I think we just turtled up really well, and we pulled it out in the late game.
These are both teams that really enjoy the team fighting, that's for sure. Going a bit deeper into the comparison between Team Liquid and Cloud9, both of these bot lanes alongside yours are considered some of the strongest in the league. With Vulcan and Core JJ often leaning into that roaming style, how do you compare laning against both of these bot lanes?
Yeah, there isn't much laning to be had in bot lane these days, but I would say that Cloud9's bot lane played really well today, honestly, in lane. In every game except the last one, I would say, they actually outlaned us, and I mean, I got shit on pretty hard in the third game, so yeah, hats off to them.
Even with that being said, though, it seems like you have a lot of confidence going into the rest of your play for this season. You're facing the rematch against Team Liquid. How are you all feeling about the opportunity to go and clench that victory and a title?
It feels pretty nice. I think Team Liquid has been getting a bit too cocky. They are a really good team, and I think Alfari is a really good player, but it's going to feel really nice to shut him up tomorrow because he's just being really cocky.
We do love to see a little bit of the cockiness from the audience perspective, though. Are there any words from you and the rest of the team that you have been sharing with one another to get each other jazzed up? Who's the voice that is keeping you all united emotionally?
I think Closer. I think he does a really good job of bringing the team together and being like the kind of hype man, so yeah, I would say Closer.
Well, props to Closer and all of you here today, and thank you again for joining me for this interview. Well, with that matchup against Cloud9, the skies are clear and the heist is complete. We're kicking it to a break, but on the other side, we'll continue breaking things down on the State Farm Analyst Desk. See you there.